Hi, my thesis the title is a study on the knowledge, attitude, competence in performance and practice of nursing college students on patient safety management during the pediatric nursing clinical practice course. My name is Seok-Young. Introduction. A medical institution is obliged to provide its patient medical service of the highest level of safety and quality. However, because of increased change during the progress of medical service and complexity, superfluous healthcare information, patients' increasing expectation of the perfect treatment result, increased medical severity and vulnerability of the patient visiting healthcare facilities. Uh, Patient safety is being threatened during the process of being provided with medical service. Patient safety accidents occurring in hospital include, regardless of the damage on the patients, all sorts of error, mistakes, accidents, eventually leading to considerable expense, such as decrease in healthcare quality and financial loss. In this context, patient safety is, first of all, chosen as a basic and indispensable element for nursing care of high quality. Recently, for the settlement of patient safety culture, not only technical aspects such as regulations, guidelines, or structured system programming regarding patient safety management, but also reinforcing the awareness about patient safety of healthcare providers through a fundamental change on possession are increasingly required. Patient safety management is a responsibility of not only healthcare facilities but also of all people associated with patient safety management in the institution. Failures are of being big important. Nurses take care of patients for a whole day in hospitals and as an effect who sensitively perceive problems associated with patient safety management. Interest and awareness play an important role on improving patient safety. Therefore, this research investigated the knowledge about patient safety management, the attitude toward the subjects, confidence when in performance, and behaviors for patient safety management. The specific objectives are as follows. Objective 1. Investigation of knowledge about patient safety management, the attitude toward this subject, competence when in performance, and the degree of patient safety management behaviors. Objectives 2. Investigation of the difference between knowledge about patient safety management, the attitude toward this subject, confidence when in performance, and the degree of patient safety management behaviors by general and characteristics of safety management. So, objective 3, analyzation of correlations among knowledge about patient safety management, the attitude toward the subjects, confidence when in performance, and the degree of patient safety management behaviors. Method, research design. The study was conducted as a descriptive survey to measure nursing college students' degree of knowledge, attitude toward this subject, confidence when in performance, and practice on patient safety during pediatrics nursing practice clinical course. Okay. Data collections using G power 3.1.2 for power analysis. The power was 0.85 for linear multiple regression analysis, a medium effect size of 0.20 and a significant level of 0.05. Oh no, 5, okay. The sample size of 218 was satisfactory to identify the affecting factors. The study sample consisted of 372 senior nursing college students who have had pediatric nursing practice clinical course in nursing school A, B, C, D in G metropolitan city. The subjects were selected by convenience sampling and volunteered to participate. Measurement 1, PSMK, knowledge about patient safety management. PSMK, the questionnaire was designed to measure degree of nursing college student knowledge about patient safety management. The PSMK report to the measure score with a tool which was reorganized to suit nursing college students by Che and Lee based on the nursing college student knowledge measurement tool developed by Park and Park, taking reference from researches by IPSG and Flynn et al. Okay. The tool consists of 10 items, and the answer is asked to respond yes, no, or no idea. Yes answers count for 1 point. No and no idea count for 0, and the point from 10 items are summed up. 2. PSMA, attitude toward patient safety management. PSMA was developed by Janet and Daniel. The PSMA consists of 18 items based on awareness, attitude, method, when coping with medical error, which are which are rated on 5-point Likert scale, and average score were used. A higher average score indicated a higher PSMA. A questionnaire was found to have a Cromba alpha of 0.66. Source confirmed the reliability and homogeneity of the questionnaire. 3. PSM-CP confidence when in performance toward patient safety management. PSM-CP is a tool revised and complemented by Park and Bach. Take reference from Patient Safety Medical Tolerability Assessment Curriculum Survey and International Patient Safety Goal developed by Madikis et al. For the assessment of knowledge about patient safety management, the attitude toward the subject, and medical affiliated college medical affiliated college students' ability during performance. The 10 questions asked the nursing college student about response to medical error, accurate patients' identification during clinical practice, reducing healthcare associated infections, and nursing interventions for a lower fall risk. For PSMP, practice for protection towards patient safety management, the questionnaire was designed to measure the degree of nursing college student practice for protection of patient safety from medical accidents or errors. The questionnaire was developed to measure the extent of nursing college student PSMAP. Kim et al. Tool for measuring patient safety management practice and the elements of the International Patient Safety Goal outlined by Joint Commissions International, and PSMAP means the score meant by UN Lee using a tool that has been reorganized to measure the degree of patient safety management practice for nursing college students based on tool of Kim et al. The PSMAP consists of 15 items, which are rated with a 5-point Likert scale, and average scores were used. A higher average score indicated a higher practice of PSM. The questionnaire was found to have a Cronbach's alpha of 0.91, thus confirmed the reliability and homogeneity of the questionnaire. Method procedures. The data were collected from December 1st to 28. Before starting the study, approval was obtained from the Institutional Review Board of Nursing College of G University. For data collection, researchers visited each nursing education institution, explained the objects of the study received his and her permission for collect data, and obtain the data. Data analysis. The collection data were analyzed using SPSS statistical version 19. Descriptive statistics were used to report participants' general characteristics and nursing college students' knowledge, attitude, competence in performance and practice of patient safety management was calculated by mean score and standard deviations. Knowledge, attitude, competence in performance, and practice of patient safety management, depending on characteristics of the participants, were analyzed t-test or one-way ANOVA. Post-test of different group was followed by Shepherd test. Result: participating characteristics. Show the table. PSMK, knowledge about patient safety management. How well the questionnaire knew about patient safety management for this study was given. Table 2. The score to judge the knowledge range from 1 to 10. The correct answer average score of patient safety management knowledge was 7.30 out of 10. The item which over 19% of the questionnaire answered positively were fall prevention, oral phone odor prescription, glove and hand hygiene, inputting instruction into a computer, and medical error report. On the other hand, the item which showed the lowest correct answer rate was checking the patients with the bedside number and the name of patients with a percentile of 20.4%. Show the table. PSMA, PSMCP, PSMP, PSMA. The attitude toward the patient safety management for this study were as shown in the table 3. The average score was 3.76 out of 5 on the 5-point scale. An average score of 4 or higher were 4.38 for second questions. PSMA-CP, the competence in the performance of patient safety management was 3.92 out of 5. PSMA-P, the average score of patient safety management practice was 4.21 out of the 5. Okay. Correlation between PSMA, PSMAK, PSMACP, and PSMAP. PSMAK showed significant quantitative correlation with PSMA, PSMCP, PSMP. Okay. Correlation between PSMA, PSMK, PSMCP, PSMPP. Sorry. I'm sorry. Same slide. Next page. Discussion. In this study, questions with a correct answer rate of more than 90% in patient safety management knowledge were fall prevention, oral or phone prescriptions, glove and hand hygiene, inputting instructions into our computer, and error report, and this was consistent with the findings by Che and Lee and Park. The result of this study was considered to have been learned sufficiently in nursing education curriculum, not only fundamental nursing practice training and simulation reps and in the college, but also clinical practice in the through practical training. The patient safety management attitude was 3.76 out of the 5, higher than average. This was a similar result with a score of 3.883 in Hyun and a score of 3.59 Che and Lee. Che and Lee was in the third and first grade, and in this study it was a different grade for first grade, but had a similar score in their patient safety management attitude. In this considered that the nursing college students did not influence the patient safety management attitude during the clinical trial periods. In the result of this study, administrative aspects of patient safety management attitude were assessed to be low, including guidelines for patient safety management, expertise of personnel, and consumption of associated costs. Therefore, there is a need to strengthen the theoretical education to complement these programs. The competence in performance of patient safety management of nursing college student was 392 out of 5, higher than the score of patient safety management attitude. In particular, the result of this study was shown that the high score related to the secure the foot switch, importance of side rails, proper hand hygiene, and contaminated wasted separations. On the other hand, the items description of the accident report in case of medical error, situational analysis for investigating the cause of medical error, and report on medical error and support from the colleagues will show low confidence in performance of those patient safety management level were considered with result part survey. It is believed that this study was mainly because of clinical nursing practice conducted by nursing college students. Therefore, since nursing college students lacked experience in responding to medical error and in the reporting system, orientation should be provided before clinical practice to report and respond to medical errors. Thank you. 감사합니다.